So interestingly, we thought we'd come out and try another walk today. A friend of mine, Andy, gave me a call after he saw the last video, and that was the parkway to Harpenden. And he said, did you know that from Hemel to Harpenden is what's called the Nickey line? And I thought, well, that's interesting. So he said, I'll tell you what, we'll follow the COVID-19 directions and we'll meet up at a neutral location and we'll do some exercise together, walking back the Nickey line. So here we are in Hemel Hempstead, and this is the street name that we're starting at, Mayflower Avenue. So I'll introduce you to Andy in the next few moments, and then we'll go from there. Hope you enjoy our new video.
This is the first time I've walked this little bit of the line. I've never been to the station before, so this is all new to me, but we've only got about another half a mile to do before we get to Queensway Bridge. That's when a walk starts in earnest. It's a lovely walk, and I'm a railway buff, so I'm looking forward to it, and with good company.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, Andy. We're looking forward to it.
Okay, this is the book we're going to use to walk along the Nickey line. It's published by Stenlake Publishing. It's a very, very good book. It's still available at all good bookshops or via Stenlake Publishing. It's written by Sue and Geoff Woodward, who are good friends of mine, and it's an excellent guide.
Starting our route here, you can see a house in the background, and we're going to pan up and show you that now. And that's the same house. And what was this, Andy?
This was the old railway station, Hemel Hempstead railway station.
So Hemel Hempstead railway station was on the very road that we've just shown you, and this is where we're going to start our walk for today, which could be about 8 miles.
Yes.
8 miles, hopefully it don't rain. Well, we hope not anyway. There's a bit of a close-up of the place, and there's the bridge just there.
Where the line run underneath.
Where the train track went under. So the track would have ran underneath this, which has all been filled in. And here's the bridge it would have gone under. The Nickey line. So hopefully we enjoy this walk. Somebody's put a little bit of graffiti on it, as they tend to. But this is the other side of the bridge. And as we pan round, the trains would have come out underneath here, which has obviously been filled in. Run off down there. So we're starting to learn a bit about these signs now, and it's cycle route 57, so you could cycle for miles and miles and miles. So this is Queensway, and this is where the Nickey line goes over the road, and you can see little corridors for people to go down on either side. Obviously there weren't a road here like this, and we assume this would have been a lodge that would have been by the side of it. What an amazing bridge. And we're going to walk over there in a sec, as long as I don't get vertigo. back up the hill, back on the embankment, back onto the railway track. So here we go. Look at the wonderful colours there. Wish I had a brilliant camera. I could take a photograph and show you it in a still. From the bridge there, you can just see the bridge in the distance.
Yep. And
you can see the incline that we're coming through. We're going to pan around, will hopefully not make you feel unwell. There's Andy's footwear. And as you can see, it's gaining in height. So it would have been a challenge for the driver to maintain speed either way.
Okay, we're just coming up now to the Solway Bridge. It's a new bridge, recently new, built in the 1960s, after the track had closed. So it was a bit of an undertaking to build this. Why they did, I don't know, but I'm glad they did. And here we have the remains of 2 old fence posts. The railway companies at the time were very safety conscious and always tried to keep people out for safety.
It's a good idea, I think.
Yep.
We're at the top now, so we've reached the sort of the summit. It's all going to plateau down a bit for us now. We've walked all the way up that, which has been a reasonable gradient for a steam train, but we're at the top now.
And here you can see we've met the Pennine Way footbridge, which is now filled in and built on the other side. But you can see the abutments are still here, and so is part of the bridge.
Although it's not looking so well at the moment. So you would have stood up here and the trains would have gone underneath you and the steam would have got in your hair and you would have got home and you would have needed a bath. Just about to rejoin the route. As you can see, a bit more industrial around here. Should be good. Not sure if I fancy walking 13 3/4 today. But certainly to Harpenden, and we'll see where that takes us. Difficult with the light behind, but there's some telegraph poles that we've just discovered. Not the great big thing. No, that's phones. These are more interesting. Of course, that would be interesting if you got no phone signal. But yeah, there's some telegraph poles. Turn into the Nickey line. Gladly we've got out of the industrial estate just now, but you would never know this was here unless you were looking for it. Hopefully the noise drops down a little bit because all we've got is vehicles going around.
Okay, these are the Hemelite works that used to be here. Hemelite was a company that used to make bricks out of ash. The ash would be delivered from power stations up in the north of England, delivered by train, and they'll be compressed into bricks. Now these bricks were very light and very cheap to build houses with, and after the Second World War many houses were built out of these bricks.
We can't find the building because it's long gone. TNT had just gone past, so they're still here.
You can see it was quite a large area here, many sidings, and they had 3 or 4 locos, mostly Clayton class 15 locos. Okay, we're just coming up now into Cherry Tree Lane. This is the top end of Redbourne Lane. From now on, we follow the Redbourne Lane very closely, all the way down into Redbourne.
So there's our bridge. And a view from below. No worries about vertigo on this one. Should be fine. Just thought this scene looked stunning, so we hope at least it shows a little bit of what we can see. You can see where we are because the sign says "You are here," and we're heading towards Harpenden. it. Woo! Getting old. On. Here we go again. Ooh.
Right, you go one side, I go the other. Yeah?
Does it?
Well done. Well done.